Hello and welcome back. In chapter 1, we learned about baptism and how in baptism we are welcomed into God's family. In chapter 2, we learned about forgiveness and how when we are sorry, we are forgiven for our sins. In chapter 3, we learn about what? Nico, tell us what we learned about in chapter 3.
Bible and the scriptures. Love each other, examine our lives, and when we need to ask God for help.
Genevieve, what is the name of chapter 3?
We reflect. Our main focus this week is honesty. Honesty is speaking and acting truthfully. Honesty is about telling the whole truth, not just half of the truth and not none of the truth. It means to act truthfully and not try to trick or deceive anyone. In chapter 3, you will find this envelope. You'll open it and you'll get one that says true and one that says not true. And you look through it and mark them if it's true or not true. You will find a folded up piece of paper that has the answers in it. And be honest and don't look. This is the second true or not true activity. Lay the white piece of paper on the table, and then you'll notice with these cards, there is a number. The cards are numbered 1 through 8. And number 1 states, the tree is red.
Then what do you do on the paper, Genevieve?
Then you put an X on the paper if it's true, right here, and if it's not true, right here. Our next activity is Web of Lies. You write honest or dishonest and color the honest spiders. And I have the answer key here. And remember to be honest! Our next thing is just a coloring sheet. Planting seeds of honesty leads to being trustworthy.
And Genevieve, what does that mean?
When you are honest, people will trust you more. If you lie about things to other people, then people will never know if they can trust you. People will not trust you. It's good to be honest and be a person of good integrity. You'll find an envelope that says situation cards.
And what's in there?
Cards.
What's on the cards?
A story that you can go through with your parents and discuss if it's honest or dishonest.
Well, Genevieve broke a vase in her house, and she felt really bad about it. And instead of blaming it on her sister or blaming it on the dog, she told her mom the truth. In this story, what is Genevieve displaying?
Honesty.
Ricardo's dad had told Ricardo that he could not play video games for the rest of the night. So they had dinner, and Ricardo's dad was washing the dishes. After dishes, he went in to Ricardo's room, and what was Ricardo doing? He was playing video games. What trait was Ricardo showing?
Dishonesty.
In your chapter 3 bag, you will find 2 examples of examination of conscience. You will also find one in the book. You need to go over these with your parents. It's important that throughout the day, you kind of think about your actions and how you can improve. So in the morning, say a prayer and say, God, help me to understand my actions for that day. And then at night, you look at the actions that you had that day, and you decide if you can improve. So the examination of conscience will help you decide how to be a better person, how to be a better you.
Nico, what are the vocab words for this week? Scriptures, concepts of the church, examination of conscience. Thank you, Nico. And don't forget to say your act of contrition. Bye. See you